We've been waiting for King of Fighters 15 for a long time. The first ever mention for a King of Fighters 15 was back all the way in EVO 2019. That was before coronavirus. That was when EVO stuff, Sam Show was in its like first year and stuff. That was like when everything was like, you know, normal. But after all this time, it's been like what, it's been almost like 1.5 years since that announcement at EVO, which SNK made for King of Fighters. There has been no new information on King of Fighters 15. And lo and behold, something happened. On Thursday, what was on Thursday? January 7th? On January 7th, we got a reveal trailer for the King of Fighters 15. So I saw it. I was at my uncle's place because, you know, gallbladder surgery, recovery, all that shit. I saw it, but I'm going to be checking it out again, and we're also going to be doing some trailer analysis stuff. Alright. So there was also Samurai Showdown Season 3, which will have a Last Blade character, but I'm not interested as much. I'm more interested in King of Fighters 15 than anything. God, it looks so good. Oh my god, it's so sick looking. Shatter all expectations. Tune in next week for more info. And there's Oda and Ogura, the gods of SNK. Yeah, so you can tell by like the art style here that it's very much Sam Show inspired. It's very Sam Show inspired, and Sam Show got its art style from Street Fighter 4, where it was very, you know, ink drawn focused. There's a lot of like shading there. I don't know, it could be wrong, but you know, King of Fighters 15 heavily takes from its previous SNK predecessor, Samurai Showdown. And you can tell, just look at like the level of detail and attention that King of Fighters 15 has. You know, it was really a bump up from what King of Fighters 14 was. But King of Fighters 15, that shading feature is improved by a lot. Like, you can see like shadows and everything just looks very an artsy cell shaded feel to it. Like, it's a way above grade of Samurai Showdown. It's like, look at Kyo right here. Look at fucking Kyo. He looks a lot better than what he was in Samurai, not Samurai Showdown, what the fuck? King of Fighters 14. Like, he's got his old look. He's got his usual jacket, headband and shit. He doesn't have like the white fur jacket that he has in KOF 14. It's going back to old classics. God, dude, look at the fucking facials, man. They really made like the characters, you know, glisten so hard. Benimaru looking hella fabulous as all hell. See, like the hit effects is you should also see like the special effects, like the lightning and shit. The fire that you saw is very much Sam Show inspired. A lot of like particle effects, realistic particle effects. Leona looks very good. Bro, the fact that they're on 15 while Street Fighter is on 5. And Street Fighter came out before King of Fighters. Yeah, there's our boy K-Dash right here. Looks hella sly. Changed his glasses. changed his looks. There's our girl Mai. Mai looks hella better than in King of Fighters 14. Like, this is like some NetherRealm shit when Injustice 1 came out and the female character models look ugly as sin. And by the time we got Injustice 2, they hella improved on the features to make it more realistic, but goddamn good at the same time. Harley looks good. Every female looks good in that game. Well, except for Enchantress, because, you know, I don't know what the fuck Enchantress is. She's just like emo, edgy voodoo lady in DC Comics. I don't know what the fuck she does. Kinda coming back some way, shape, or fashion. Goddamn, man, I just want to see more of this game, man. We're like within 2 days now. We're within 2 days of that. I just want to see an in-depth look on how like the fighting style is for King of Fighters 15. I hope that they don't like limit anything like they do with Mortal Kombat, especially MK11. Albeit it's a pretty game, but you know, their combo structure is not really that important. They just focus on footsies and tick. They just focus on counter hits and tick throws, which is a not bad strategy. But SNK has always been about, you know, or KOF has always been about wild as fucking combos and just do shit out of nowhere. Because King of Fighters is like a versus game. Most people just don't know it. SNK, please. Please. I'm not asking for much. We are not asking for much, but please make us play people online with, you know, a correct flow, or like a good, solid netcode match. We shouldn't have to suffer with like Smash netcodes. I'm sorry to all you Smashers. You shouldn't have to suffer with like Tekken netcode or Soul Calibur netcode, because those netcodes are atrocious. People love your games, but it's, again, it's like what the Bring Back KI documentary movie, one of the devs once said, a good fighting game has to have good online. If you don't have good online on day one, then you're dead on arrival. That strikes so hard because, you know, of course you can play a game however you want, but if you're like me who wants to like test your skill against opponents and like you know, match your skill or like increase your skill with other skillful players, you want to play in a game. You want to play in a match that doesn't feel like butt ass. Smash is easily one of the most highest grossing fighting games of all time. Does it have good netcode? Hell no. Do we still play it? Hell yes. There's going to be a lot more info with King of Fighters 15 2 days from now. Most likely at the same time. So we're probably going to see like a gameplay reveal of some kind, and we should be having, you know, an in-depth gameplay look at King of Fighters 15. So yeah, that's the reveal. Can't wait to see more of this game. I can't wait to see more. Anyway.